All right. I thought I'd show you around my cabin. Here's where I keep my trash. I've got a contractor bag and a box that my kerosene convection heater came in. For recyclables, I have a 5-gallon bucket. As you can see, there's a empty denatured alcohol can and a couple beer cans in there. You can see the inside of the cabin through the window there, where I have my kerosene lamp burning. There's some insulation that needs to be installed yet. We'll walk over here. I have a emergency thermal blanket, which I have used to cover some wood I've split. So that's should dry. Here is my my water jug. It is a 5-gallon container. As you can see, I'm about halfway through. Here's the door to the cabin. Let's go inside. And I'll show you around here. All right. Here's the Jackery solar-powered battery. It's at 51%. It is powering my radio at the moment. And also charging my phone when I get off the phone. Here's a notebook where I keep some ideas about what I want to do with the stuff up here. There's a kerosene lamp. It actually fits onto any smallmouth mason jar. As you can see, I've burned through a bit of kerosene. Here's a tea candle. I've got a whole supply of tea lights down at the house, so I can... and I've got a little supply here. There's my wallet, toilet paper, tobacco pipe filters, here's a shit shower shave kit. Most of the items have expired in that, so I don't know if I'll use that. There's a tobacco pipe, pencils, markers, a walkie-talkie that I use to communicate with my family, a sharpening stone, which can be used for knives or axes. It's got two sides, two different grits, a coarse grit and a fine grit. Works good. There's my plastic cigarette case. Waterproof match case with a bunch of Strike Anywhere matches. Pair of leather gloves. Pencils. A ferro rod and a solar-powered flashlight. Now this flashlight appears to be... Whoops. Oh. I dropped I knocked over my ferro rod. The flashlight appears to be damaged, so I'm not sure how well it will charge. It's been fairly cloudy anyways. There's a rubber tip for my trekking poles that I found on the hill. It must have fell out of my pocket. Here's a little wooden boat. As you can see, I've been using it to snuff my cigarettes. Bic lighter. over-the-glasses sunglasses, a power bank, a spork, strike anywhere match or strike on box matches, a matchbook, another tea light. What do we got in this side? We got this is a container of wild rice. This is a tin for my cigarette butts. Here's just a good old mason jar that I haven't really figured out what to use for. Tissue paper, insect repellent, salt, medication. What's in that orange thing is more insect repellent. Coffee mug, more medication, matchbooks, playing cards. I like to play solitaire. Here's a little first aid kit. Another tea light that has been used up. I should discard that. Vape device pods. As you can see, there's a pod right there. I am a vapor. Mosquito head net, that's going to come in handy in the future. A French press coffee maker. My caffeine powder, nicotine juice, and knife oil. And over here I've got a binoculars. This is more first aid stuff. Tape. Pliers. And underneath the pliers is birthday candles. Not sure how useful that is. I hung my socks up here. I've got 2 camp saws. One is old and one is new. The newer one's on the bottom. I've got pellets and BBs for my BB gun, which is in the corner here. You might be able to see it. Yeah. A shaker. You can make some music up here, I guess. This is stuff for my mosquito netting. I've got a big mosquito netting thing. There's a mag light, another mason jar, a book about survival, a book about cats, and an instruction manual, the owner's manual for my kerosene convection heater. Here's a knife. It's a fixed blade. It's pretty sturdy. It's pretty sharp. Here is a fire extinguisher just in case. Pipe filters. A siphon pump for filling up my kerosene convection oven. Rain jacket, and beneath that a winter jacket. Hat, trapper's hat, water bladder, line, and a rag. As you can see, I've got some peanut butter on it because I was using my pocket knife to spread peanut butter over some crackers. And I cleaned my knife off, and now there's peanut butter on this rag. Here's a drawstring bag. I can use it to ferry stuff from the house up here, so that's nice. And that's about it. Oh, I didn't show you Here's the kerosene heater. As you can see, it's got a tank on the bottom. You fill it up with kerosene, and there's a wick that you can raise. And you can ignite the wick either using the ignition system, which is battery operated, or you can just simply use a match. And I prefer to use a match because the automatic ignition system isn't that reliable, in my opinion. Whew. Yeah, there's the good old marine alcohol stove, keeping the place warm. I didn't show you, I have a hatchet, and I also didn't show you, there's a broom here, so I can sweep out the cabin. It's not too bad right now, but, you know, I like to sweep it daily. And last item is this splitting maul. A hefty 9-pound splitting maul that can split some rounds that are pretty substantial in size. And that's pretty much the whole setup. It's not really much else to talk about except maybe the bed. I could show you that. Here's the bed. As you can see, there's a dog here. I've got a pretty heavy-duty sleeping bag and another sleeping bag. And with the alcohol stove, it's plenty good to sleep. I could turn off the alcohol stove and sleep just fine and be warm. I guess some features of the cabin is it's got 3 windows that open. So during the summertime, you can get plenty of airflow. Problem is that lets in bugs, but we have screens to put in the windows to help combat that problem. Right now I have this window cracked because the alcohol stove is running, and there is some toxic fumes that are being emitted, and opening the window helps mitigate that issue. Okay, thanks, bye.